Today, we're going to be building a p5.js sketch editor app in AppGen with database functionality to save all of my artwork code. Hi, I'm Neil from the product team at Webflow. I'm going to paste my prompt and then we can talk about what we're working on. So for those who don't know, p5.js is a JavaScript library that lets you build art and visual experiences. And they have a really popular code editor on their website that lets you save all of your sketches and browse them, copy them, delete them, and then you can edit them and preview them in the app. And I've always wanted to build one of those so that I could have a custom P5 editor. So let's build one with AppGen. Here we go. Here's the first sketch. I can create a new sketch. I'm going to see what happens when I open this. And I've got a way to name my sketch. And I've got my code editor here. I'm going to see what happens when I run this. Look at that. Actually, it worked. That's perfect. So this is a very simple P5 sketch. What it does is create a 400 by 400 canvas with a simple background and a circle that follows my mouse. I'm going to paste one of my own personal sketches into this just to see how well it handles it. So I've pasted my own artwork here. This is something I wrote in P5 a couple of years ago. And when I click run, it works. That's great. The magic of P5 is that it enables you to use random functions to create art. So every time I run this piece of art, I get a new output, which is really fun. I'm going to save it and go back to the editor, and I'm going to update a little bit of the styling here. When I look at the sketch list, the box that surrounds each entry is small. Can you make it a full width table? Cool. I just told it to fix some of the styling on this table and it worked perfectly. And so one thing about this app is that I've asked it to create a place where I can save my sketches, but I haven't integrated a database yet. This is all being saved in local memory on the server. That's okay for prototyping, but it's not really reliable for a production app. So I'm going to ask it to add my Supabase database and an error state for when Supabase isn't working. So we can see that it's installed the Supabase library and it's making sure that the environment file has places for the Supabase credentials that I'm going to add to it. And in a second, I'm going to grab my Supabase credentials so that we can make the app connect to the database. Great. And now that we've added a database to our app in AppGen, we need to make sure that Webflow Cloud knows how to connect to that database. So what we're going to do is go to our site settings and click on Webflow Cloud. We'll see our app here. Mine is called Sketch Editor. And when we click on that, we'll see the main branch. Once I've clicked on that, there's a tab here called Environment Variables. If you'll remember what we did earlier, we added environment variables to the end file in our app. What we're gonna have to do is add those same variables here. So I'm gonna click Add Variable. And the first variable we have was Supabase URL. So I'll add that here. And then I will paste the value. You'll see this toggle here that says secret variable. This is something you want to turn on if what you have is a secret like an API key. Supabase URL is not a secret, so we can just add this one. However, this next variable is a secret. This is our Supabase anon key. So I'm going to paste the name there. I'm going to paste this variable here. And I'm going to say secret variable. And then when I add that variable, it will be obscured here. And now that we've made the changes to our Webflow Cloud environment variables, we can deploy our app again. I'm going to head up to deploy in AppGen, and I'm going to hit the deploy button. And we'll see you once it's deployed. And here's the deployed app. I'm really excited that I was able to do this in just a few moments with Webflow's AppGen feature. It's something that me and my friends have been talking about for a long time, but we didn't really have the skills to do so, and now we can do it with almost no effort at all.